Public bathrooms are contentious spaces. They're inherently intimate. One might even call them private public spaces. And they involve a lot to keep them safe and clean. I'm Catherine McNur. I'm a history professor at Portland State University, and I've been doing research on Portland's parks.
I want to share with you what I've learned about the bathrooms in Lownsdale and Chapman Squares in Portland, Oregon. These were some of the city's first public bathrooms to be built in 1904. Did you know that Lownsdale was a park dedicated to men, while Chapman was for women and children? This is still reflected in the placements of the bathrooms here. The buildings that are here, though, aren't the originals. The original comfort stations from 1904 were made of tin, and these brick ones are from 1939. That said, when the originals were built, the standards were high. Cleanliness and good service were top priorities. Official attendants wearing tan uniforms watched over the comfort stations and played a big role in the neighborhood. Not only did they have to keep the bathrooms exceedingly clean, they also had to be prepared to give advice to tourists, to deal with medical emergencies, and to connect lost children with their parents. If you went into one of these comfort stations, you could pay for a stall or you could get a free stall. The paid stall had toilets that were disinfected in between each use and had a fresh towel and new bar of soap changed out each time. These comfort stations and others became sites for gay cruising as early as the 19-teens. Historian Peter Bogue has described this in his book, Same-Sex Affairs. After newspaper exposés described men cruising in Lownsdale Square and the bathrooms, the Parks Department released a list of rules for attendants so they could maintain control over the restrooms. You can see the men's comfort station in the far right side of this photo. If the attendants caught anyone loafing in the comfort station, leaning on urinals, or standing on the toilet seats, in addition to other offenses like spitting on the walls of all things, they were to give the person a warning, and if they continued the behavior, they were instructed to get both a witness to corroborate and a police officer to arrest them. They never achieved complete control, though. More than 50 years later, in 1968, the Lownsdale bathroom was still a site for cruising. Apparently, those looking to use the spot picked the lock for the electrical panel and turned off the lights. Police officers complained that they couldn't catch anyone in homosexual acts thanks to it being dark. Public Affairs Commissioner Frank Ivansee, who would later become mayor, was dedicated to stopping those he called sexual deviants and made efforts to police the space more and fix the lighting issue.
So there you go, a bit of Portland history, bathroom history, and queer history wrapped up in one. And all of this is to say, public spaces are forever going to be controversial, and that includes bathrooms.